hello.
Hello.
Say hey, loves.
Hello.
Hey, loves. Happy Sunday. Baby's back. She saw the camera and she was like, she wanted the camera. So I guess I'm starting another vlog. So happy Sunday. Welcome back to another vlog. It's your girl, Chiquisha Sims of Life with Chiquisha. No, leave it alone. And I'm here. I've been chilling with baby all day. But before I get into anything, again, welcome and welcome back. If this is your first time here, do me a favor and go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Click that subscribe button and that notification bell. That way you will never miss any of my videos. And to all of my heartbeats, you know it is mad love here. So I'm gonna finish doing what I'm doing and then get her together so we can drop her off to her mom, and then I'll come back because I want to show y'all my complete series of the Empyrean series books because they are absolutely gorgeous. So I will get with y'all in a little bit. Hey loves, happy Monday. I know I said I was coming back on yesterday and I probably sounded frantic when I was talking, but the baby, she is so smart. When she saw this camera, she knew exactly what this camera was for. And she can't say Kiki yet, but she calls me TT. And I think I'm TT is, you know, but I can hear sometimes when she catches herself and she say Kiki. And then it almost sounds like she be saying Kikish. I don't know, but whatever it is, keep it. Anyway, so she's very smart and very observant, and it only takes her one, maybe two times to know what certain things around her is used for. And she knows the difference between the phone and the camera. Like the phone, she be like, mine. Because she know everybody like to FaceTime her, you know, when they talk to her. So anyway, so I was like, camera? She's like, so when I, cause she's only 2, so her words aren't all the way together. So when I pulled the camera out, she was like, hi. So I was like, oh, she knows. Oh, my future vlogger. Listen. My future content creator influencer. So yeah, so I had to pull it out and let her say hi to you all. But like I said, it was really, really like quick and fast because I was trying to get her together so we could take her back to her mom. Can I go? Can I go? Now it is 51 degrees and I'm hot. And yes, I'm looking any kind of way. I had to go put clothes in at the laundromat this morning. Cause you know how sometimes the apartment wash machines are just not big enough for certain household things. But anyway, so I was like, today is a get stuff straight around the house day. And today is gonna be my only day to do any of my domestic stuff because I have to go to DMV tomorrow because my license expired. And I'll tell y'all that in a second, but let me go back to baby. So anyway, so all I had to say is I apologize for being erratic, and I also apologize for not coming back because once we got back home, like, if the hubs just wanted to be in my space, he could have came and set up in the office with me. Like, now I got my little nook. Now he won't be in my environment. But I love it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the little things. It's the little things. Like, God has been showing me it's the little things that make you praise him more than the big things. You will be surprised. So anyway, so that's why I didn't come back on. I do... Well, that'll probably be on the next vlog because I haven't even edited my birthday vlog, which we didn't really do much, but depending on time when I get back to the house, I might start editing it. Yeah, and I didn't vlog at all last week because I was exhausted, and it really, even though it's never anything vloggable, and I need to change these instead of saying vlogs, just diaries, because I don't be doing anything. And like with all of this DEI rollouts and companies, you know, not supporting diversity, equity, and integrity, I think that's what I mean. I've been so far removed from corporate for so long. Some of these things I'm getting refreshers on, especially now being in the corporate atmosphere that we're in now, that I'm in now. But anyway, so it was just been so much. So I've been tired and I've been exhausted. I went for my checkup, my 6-month checkup for my autoimmune, and my inflammation numbers were way higher than they've ever been, in which I knew my numbers was gonna probably be off. That's why I kind of started wearing my wigs again, because it just got a little emotional seeing my hair shed so much and seeing how I had gotten so much fuller and healthier since all of that stuff had happened. And then I could notice like my skin and stuff like that. So even before I got my update on my results on my autoimmune diagnosis, and I keep saying diagnosis because it's just diagnosis. God can heal, God can deliver, but you know, I'm gonna manage it until my healing comes. But I say all that to say, and then I was like really off with my medication. I wasn't, you know, I've been flip-flopping with my injections because I literally have been forgetting, and I put it in my planner, but I need to go back and put it in my phone as a reminder. So it was a lot of things that was throwing me off, and then the extreme fatigue, along with me working 2 jobs, I already knew. But I'm on the path to getting back to my targeted plant-based diet. And the reason why I say targeted, because I want to try to eat more plant-based and less of everything else. Like, I'm still gonna eat meat because salmon has been my saving grace, because with the shedding I needed to like incorporate more protein in my diet. Once I see my hair shedding less, then I will pull back from eating as much salmon and go back to using like my plant-based protein, like pea proteins and all this, you know, all of the things that I was doing. Because when I went to her 6 months, I was in remission. And 6 months ago, y'all know I was getting it in with my plant-based meals and probably 5%, if that, dairy intake. I was only drinking my wine on the weekends, in which I started back doing that beginning of the year anyway. But I was just doing so well. And even like 6 months, so I went to her in June, so January 2024, my inflammation numbers were high, but not as high as they are now. So I'm just like, I must have really been doing bad. But anyway, I said all that to say is that's why I didn't film any content last week, because your girl was tired. But I'm feeling the shift. I'm feeling the energy surge coming back to me, because I have been meal prepping for last week. I meal prepped. Did meal prep this week, and only because I ain't go to the grocery store. Like, when I got off from the school Saturday, I met T, my daughter-in-law, the baby's mom, for lunch. She wanted to take me out for lunch, and then when I left there, I went to go see my mom. And then by the time I got home, baby was there. So when I get time to spend with baby, I don't do anything else. So that's what I'm about to do now while these clothes in the washing machine. I'm going to get some gas, and I'm going to pick up a couple of things. I'm trying to debate. I got 2 cans of chickpeas that's just been in there that I need to prepare, but I just don't have the taste for the chickpeas. But I feel like once I make it, I'm gonna want it. But I feel like I want to get some more salmon. Like, I have been falling in love with, like, my love for salmon has, and I always loved salmon, but it's been like on have a taste for it. I got everything at home to meal prep except for a meat. I got my broccoli, because I've been like loving broccoli and jasmine rice. I've been doing broccoli and jasmine rice, or with the salmon, or salmon with salad. I don't know, we're gonna see once I get in the store. But for that being said, I said a whole lot but and y'all say I got pin curls in my hair. I have been really trying to master pin curling my own hair. Don't come for me because I'm a licensed cosmetology instructor. Just because I know how to do, don't mean I know how to do everything on myself. But I feel like I'm mastering it, and I feel like I have found my signature look. Like when like a week before I turned 51, I got really overwhelmed, because I was like, oh my gosh, I'm 51, and then I had just lost some classmates that were like a year or two younger than me, and I'm like, I'm 51. And just like conversations me and my husband been having about where we are at this stage in our life, and you know, just the conversations that him and I have been having, and then me being working at the school. It's just been so many things that has awakened the dragon rider in me. If you know, you know. But I just was like, I want to get myself together. I want to lose 20 pounds. And I'm not going to say by any means necessary. But by any means necessary. Listen, if I can get something with Gobi, give me a Wegovy shot for a good 30 days. Anybody? No, I'm just joking. I know the lighting looks crazy. But, yeah, I want to lose this 20 pounds because I am really, really feeling myself. And not in a arrogant and superficial way, but just like, Shakisha, you're 51. And the least of your problems is yourself. I mean, I hesitated because I was like really kind of think like, what are my problems? My problem is myself. I limit myself. I stand in the way of so much that I can have. And I'm not going to say it's because of fear. I'm not going to say it's because of lack of confidence. And I'm not even going to say it's lack of means. It's just so, I just stand in my way. And I know that I can do so much more. And then the excuses is the second thing that's in my way, because I'm like, oh, I just need this time to do this and this time to do that. But I'm like, if I could sit and read, like it's so many different things that I'm just like, as much as I love reading, and as much as reading has given me an escape from reality sometimes, or just something for myself, because we all need something for ourselves. But when that something for yourself is limiting you from the time that you need to do the things that's going to set you up. And I've always said this, even before the state of our government right now and the things that are going on, life is uncertain on earth. We already know that if you are a believer, you are saved, and you believe that Jesus Christ lived, died, and resurrected for your sins, that you will have eternal life. That's a guarantee, as long as you do the things that you're supposed to do, when it comes to your relationship with God. But the uncertainty of things that happen around you, you can control what you can control, but the stuff in the world, you have no control over. So instead of conforming to the world, and instead of settling for what the world is doing, you have to prepare yourself for all areas of your life. Spiritually, financially, emotionally, physically, like all of those things, mind, body, and spirit. You have to prepare yourselves for the arrows that may come against you. And you know, as much as we pray that they don't be formed, but sometimes they do, and sometimes they pierce us. But if you prepare yourself for these arrows, all it may do is just graze your skin. It may even give you a little bit of cut, and you may need stitches. But it's not going to kill you. It's not going to wound you, because you've been preparing yourself. And the best way to do that, ultimately, is through the Word of God. I got Happy Mail. So I actually already know what this is. Last year I started reading a series. Book one was called Children of Blood and Bone. I think it's called the Orisha series. It is a black, I don't know if you want to say fantasy or supernatural, maybe. I don't know. But it's a series and it got 3 books, and I wasn't really feeling book one. Not that I hated it, but I think because that was when I really first started immersion reading and I wasn't paying attention. And then when I saw that in book 3, Cynthia that played in Wicked, she's doing the voice of one of the characters in the book. So I was like, I need to reread this series. So I went on to Book Outlet. This is my first Book Outlet order. And y'all, their books are real cheap. Now, hopefully they not a part of this whole DEI mess, because right now, the way my life is set up, I'm going to have to do targeted shopping just if I have to go to certain stores. I'm going to go to stores for products that I have to have and that I need versus what I want. Man, they got this joint. Where's my phone? Hold up. Wait a minute. They charged me for 2 books. They didn't even send me a notification that I need to check to make sure that they didn't charge my bank account. Hold on, y'all. I'm aggy right now. So, and then they're selling. So as you can see, this has a Target sticker on here. So they must be getting like, okay, like defected books. So I know some of the books that you get are defective. So I don't know if you can see. There's an ink mark right there. In which I'm okay with that. But I'm not okay with them not notifying me that they did not say anything about them only sending me 1 book. Let me see. Alright, well, they only charged me for the 1 book, but they didn't tell me. Like, they let me go through the whole process thinking I was going to get 2 books. I am highly disappointed. Anyway, That wasn't no happy mail. I mean, I'm happy that I got the book, but I need the third book to complete the series. The first book that I got is paperback. Let me see. Probably been better off just getting the whole bundle. They got the whole bundle on Amazon for $39 and they're all paperback. And I actually, okay, so it's hot outside. My battery overheated. So I think I want to return this book only because looking at Amazon and they have all the paperbacks. Well, this one looks like it's hardback. But I don't like, so this is what the one on Amazon looks like. I don't know if you can see this. And the one that I have is red. So I think I'm going to return it. Yeah, I'm going to return it. So anyway, the camera's overheating, so I'm returning it. Get my little $18 back, and then I'm just going to order them. And I know y'all, whatever, Amazon, but this is a black author, and I'm supporting a black author. Don't come for me. Oh, but yeah, it's the Legacy of Orisha series. It's Children of Blood and Bones, Children of Virtue and Vengeance, and Children of Anguish and Anarchy. Alright, y'all, I'm back in the house. As you can see, I rearranged my desk a little bit. And I did it because I wanted to showcase my books when I'm over here filming bookish content. I film in between here and then in my bedroom where my current book collection is at until we decide what we're gonna do in regards to redecorating, because we talked about maybe making this place look more alive. But anyway, and I'm back to carrying my Stanley only because I dropped my smaller Simply Modern cup and dented it really badly. So I was like, well, let me try my Stanley again to see if I'm still in love with it, and I'm not. It does not keep the ice cold as long as my Simply Modern ones do. I'm just, and trust me, that's not me hating, because I love Stanley as far as like the designs and stuff like that and the look. And then even like from the top, like if I don't screw this on just right, it leaks out if I have it like to the side. And with my Simply Modern ones, if I have it in my lunch pail and I have it like this, they never leak. Of course, with the straw, water gonna come out the straw, but I mean, like, it leaks. I have to put like a towel in my bag to soak up all of the water, not moisture, the water that gets into my Simply Modern bag. I mean, in my lunch tote. So, yeah, I'm just gonna be a Simply Modern girl, because that's who I am. I'm Simply Modern. Okay. So, I just made my take on the, I feel like I'm too light, I mean too dark. No, I think 3 is the perfect level for in here. This is my take on the Dunkin's Caramel Craze Latte. I've been actually doing it in, oh, I need to do something before 1 o'clock. I've been drinking it, like I've been drinking hot lattes for a minute, but now that it's starting to warm up, I am kind of converting back over to my iced lattes. So good. And what I've been doing here lately is measuring out my milk for 2 reasons. I had it too full, I couldn't put my top on. And these are the ones that I wanted so bad from the Target Bullseye Spot. And I know for some people saying the word Target may be cringy, but all of us have shopped. All of us may still shop at Target. I mean, it is what it is. And like, I really don't even want to get into all of that stuff here on this channel because there's enough of it going around social media. This is my take on it. You have to do what's best for you and your family to survive and thrive during any type of uncertain economical times. And that's on everything. The Word of God says God, spouse, family, and everything else. So if don't allow what people are saying to cause division and all of that stuff that comes along with all of the information overload that we get on social media. Everybody has an opinion, just like everybody has a bunghole, and either it's filled with unpure poop or poop that has been made with good food. I don't even know what. But anyway, I saw that it says that you have to make the best decision for your family. Think smarter. Don't make it difficult for yourself. So anyway, so what I was saying was I start to measure my stuff. One, because I want to be mindful of how much I use. I don't want to use too much because I also want to make sure that what I have lasts. So when I am buying my stuff in bulk when I can, I'm making sure that I'm maximizing how I spend my money to the fullest. So, and then the other thing is I notice when I measure, I get the exact same taste every time versus eyeballing it. So yeah, so all I used was 2 tablespoons of caramel sauce. Typically when I make it hot, I mix it with my oat milk, but this is my first time making it cold, so I mix it with my coffee, and I don't think I like it that way. So I think what I'm gonna do next time is just do it in my milk like I normally do, and then just stir it and mix it together and pour my milk over my ice and then pour my coffee. And that way it allows your ice to not melt. If you don't want to do it that way, because that's considered like a macchiato, add your coffee, then your cold milk, and then your ice. Because you want to cool your coffee or your espresso before you put it in ice. I know I watch a lot of people, and it's nice for aesthetic when you're making your coffee video. You put your ice in your cup and then put your cup under your Nespresso maker. but you're watering down your coffee. Not unless you want watered down coffee. Well, watered down espresso. But if you don't want your espresso watered down, coffee or espresso, milk, then ice. Not ice and coffee, then milk. I'm just saying. This is what I wanted to show y'all. So y'all know that, I don't know if y'all know, I finished the series, the Empyrean series. It is one or two more books that may be coming out. I believe she says it's gonna be about 4 and 5, but there's no projected release date next, which is because the way Onyx Storm ended, that was like Scar pushing Mufasa over the cliffhanger. But I wanted to show you my collection. So I picked this one up because this is the next book in the series, and I have this in paperback, but the hardcover, the foiling, it just eats. And then this is Onyx Storm. So this is the only one that has sprayed edges in the hardback collection. But this is the paperback of Fourth Wing. I wish they would have made all of them with sprayed edges. And then, like, I feel a certain kind of way because they make different covers and different sprayed edges in different countries. I've been looking at some of these other countries' books, and I'm like, I want it just because the way the sprayed edges are, but I ain't gonna do that. Not unless somebody gifted it to me, but they are gorgeous. Get this out of order. They're gorgeous. Like, I don't know why the United States, well, I kind of do, but I wish that they made all of the hardcovers with sprayed edges. I mean, to me, it makes more sense to make the hardcovers with sprayed edges since they're already at a higher price point than the paperbacks, but I guess it is what it is. So it is now 12:13. I'm gonna start editing the vlog for my birthday, and hopefully my stuff will be dry in a timely manner because I want to try to get to work at 4 today because I already know she's gonna call for a staff meeting at 4:30. So I need to get there because I have a lot of new hire training that I still have not finished. I finished a lot of it on Saturday. And then I want to try to figure out what I'm going to do for classroom for today. Yeah. So anyway, so if y'all want to see more of my bookish content, like strictly bookish content, you can follow me on Instagram or TikTok at SheRates804. I try not to make this a booktube channel because I'm not gonna come on here reading no books and all of that kind of stuff. But if y'all want more of that, more of what I'm reading, more of what my book club is reading, you can follow Beyond the Pages book club on Instagram. And then we do have a actual virtual book club that I host through Discord, and that link, all of that is actually in the description box below. So let me go ahead and get my day started because I want to be somewhat productive. I feel like last week I was so unproductive because I was so exhausted. I can honestly say today is the first day I feel energized. I don't feel tired, and that feels good. Like being sleepy and being tired emotionally and physically is a lot. So cheers. I'll catch up with you all sometime this week. loves. Happy Tuesday. Dang, that bias is not right. Anyway, happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. It is 11:40 and I am on my way to the DMV, Department of Motor Vehicles, because I let my license expire. I don't know if I told y'all. So it technically was and was not my fault. I knew I had got the email saying that I needed to renew because of the, I guess it was expiring. Technically, I don't really need lip liner. One, because I have a natural lip line. And two, for the most part, my lip stuff don't run. But anyway, so I let it expire, and this is what happened. So I was like, okay, it expired on my birthday, but I knew that I could go online and do it because I was within the time. However, I could not remember my password, and when I kept requesting a password reset, for some reason the system was taking a ridiculous amount of time to send that like code. You know how they send you a code to let you whatever. And so I was doing it while I was at work, and it was not sending. And what I realized is that I guess because it's Department of Motor Vehicles, it takes longer when they don't think it's a secured Wi-Fi. I don't know, but by the time I got home from work, they had sent me the access codes, but the access codes had expired. So that left me with having my license expired. So what was the next step? Go online to schedule an appointment. And today was the earliest day that I could get it. Luckily, it's a day that I don't have to be at the shop, so I don't have to worry about like coming in late or telling my clients I can't make it. But this one is, it's 20 minutes away, but it's not out the way. It's still in this side of town. Yeah, so anyway, with that being said, that's where I'm at. Hopefully they'll let me take a new photo. And hopefully, so the other part is I'm gonna get the real ID, because on May 7th, that's when you have to have the real ID. And I'm like, well, I might as well go ahead and get it as an extra $10. But one of the pieces of verification is your lease agreement. And I don't know if a piece of mail that has my address will suffice as my documentation for, because they said I can bring a bill with my address, because my lease is expired. Everything is expired. Expired. And that's not my fault. My leasing company at my apartment is horrible. Like, ever since COVID, they have fallen so far behind, and they have had multiple companies since then. And so they're always behind in getting our leases out to be signed. So with that being said, it has an expiration date of the 31st. So hopefully I could just use the piece of mail. But if I have to use that, in my defense, it's not my fault. And it's not like the lease is a month old. Like, they can tell that. So I can say that I'm just waiting for them to send me my lease to sign. So anyway, with all that being said, that's what I'm on the way to do. And they're short staffed at the school, so I'm gonna grab me some lunch first before I go. Cause listen, extra hours is always a good thing, especially since the only thing I was gonna do if I went back home was to edit my vlog, but the vlog for my birthday is super short, so that Saturday when I get off and have it up Sunday or Sunday. I mean, either way, I plan on posting it on this Sunday coming up, so. And then I had to curl my hair because last night the curls had fell out too much for me to pin curl it, so yeah. But anyway, that's it. I wanted to just check in with you guys. My appointment is at 12. It's telling me that I should be there at 12. Go figure. So hopefully I can get in a little bit of speeding to help shave down that time a little bit. Because I've never been to this DMV, so I don't even really know where it is. So hopefully it's a straight shot. Sorry, I love the J HUD tunnel thing, y'all. It's stuck. I showed this in a previous vlog. I think I showed this. Oh, shucks. Hold on. It's stuck. It's stuck. There you go. I think I showed this New Year's Eve. This charger. I was literally, okay, my appointment was at 12. It's 12:27. First of all, give it up for appointments on DMV. If y'all are able to make appointments on DMV, why wait in line? What kind of hell do you want to live in by waiting in the DMV line? Like, I feel like the Johnsons on that episode on Blackish when they went to Disney and Dre paid for the VIP and they were like passing people in the line. And at first, it was like, oh, I'm sorry. And then towards the end, it was like, yeah, we VIP. That's how I felt. If I can find that scene, I'm going to insert it here. But if you know, you know. But anyway, I was literally in there less than 30 minutes. Because I got here right at 11:59. I got in, had to wait a couple of minutes because they were waiting, servicing somebody else. So I had to wait like... Just put it this way, I feel like they probably saw me like by like 12:10. Like by the time I checked in, you could have let me go, dude. By the time they checked me in, I literally didn't have to sit down more than a minute. I hadn't even finished filling out my application. Got there, she ran my paperwork. I had to retake my photo. Hopefully I didn't have a lot of flyaways. Then what else I had to do? They got Dollar Tree over here. I ain't going to Dollar Tree. I had to do the vision test. I had to pay, and I was out there by 12:27. God is good all the time, but I say that to say that I literally put this camera on this charger with the, what is it, USB-C plug, with this plug, and I'm at full battery charge in less than 30 minutes, no lie. So if any of y'all on here are vloggers and y'all use a camera and you are on the go and you need to charge your camera, this thing right here, I don't know what kind of supersonic force. This is the Miady, M-I-A-D-Y. I'll relink this. But it came in a pack of 2. I got the black and the white. I gave my husband the black one. I gave myself this white one. It charged my camera way faster than it charged my phone. I feel like it. And it could just be the, I don't know. I know your cords make a difference too, but baby, I'm back. I'm back. I got a full battery. What y'all want to talk about? What y'all want to talk about? I got a full battery. Full battery. I am tripping because I was not expecting for it to be fully charged at all. Like, I'm really tripping. So anyway, it's 12:30 now. I did tell the school that I would come in after 1. So I have not had coffee. One part of me wants to go get coffee because I really don't want to go back home. Because where I'm at, when I get on the highway, I'd have to pass the exit to get to the school to go back home. And y'all know I'm a directional type of girly. Like, I'm not trying to go no way, do no loop-de-loops and extra turns, especially with the price of gas potentially about to go up. Yeah. So, and I'm hungry. Because I've been doing real good with eating breakfast when I can. When I have the time, but that's something else that I'm working on as well now, is getting my lazy butt up early enough to do my workout, feed my body, feed my spirit, because at the end of last week I ain't do much of nothing. We're already on day 2 of this week and I ain't do much of nothing. Even like for me planning out my monthly layouts, like y'all, I did that with y'all somewhat. Well, did I do that with y'all? No, I think I showed myself uploading some new digital stickers that I didn't need, but the impulse by me went ahead and got it. But with all that being said, I think I'm gonna get a coffee. Y'all, I'm hyped that my battery is fully charged. Like, this is game changer. Now, and I can still, if I'm not mistaken, record with it charging. Like, this might, y'all probably like, Keisha, we've been on that. But this is new to me because normally when I bring my camera, I always bring my bag, my little mini bag with my backup batteries. But I really wasn't expecting to vlog much of any today, but with me receiving excellent service at the DMV, yeah, so I did get the real ID, and they did accept as a form of proof of residency my mail, which was good because, like I said, I didn't want to have to show them my lease. Oh, I left my ring at home. I'm like, why does my finger feel naked? Because sometimes with this psoriatic arthritis, my joints swell, and then nobody's talking to you, Siri.
I'm not sure what you're trying to edit.
I'm good, thank you, goodbye. Anyway, she's so rude. She be ear hustling. But so sometimes I have to take it off because it just feels so like my circulation is about to come off. Decisions. I'm gonna go ahead and go to Starbucks. Yeah. It's me! Lord. Yeah. So we gonna order. I'm not gonna order no food from here. I'm gonna go to the Wawa that I'm gonna have to pass. That way I can just get a sandwich and then I can eat that later. Y'all, this is my signature look. Cheers this way.
Hi there, thank you for choosing Starbucks. Any food I can start you off with?
No, I'm just gonna get a latte today.
Latte? What can I get? What type of latte can I get for you?
Can I get a caramel iced latte grande with oat milk?
Grande iced latte with caramel syrup and oat milk?
Yes. Can I get extra caramel drizzle and a little bit of ice?
Anything else?
No, that's it.
Alrighty, go ahead and pull around.
Thank you. I hope it be good. For $7. Anyway, so how y'all think I'm doing with my makeup? Like the few times that y'all see me on screen with my makeup, how do y'all think I'm doing? And let's talk about this hair. So it's still shedding, but our hair sheds daily. That's just what it does. Just like our skin. Our skin and our hair regenerates daily. So you don't see your skin shedding as much as you see your hair. But, and I've said this before, and I just want, you know, especially us as women, just to be mindful. You know, pay attention to your hair, scalp, and your skin. Those are going to always be the telltale sign when something is going on internally. And that's whether it's stress, changing your diet, health issues. Those are your triggers to pay attention to. And now that I have an autoimmune diagnosis, I'm noticing more often than not, I'm paying more attention to these signs. So we got to definitely pay attention to our bodies, and pay attention to the changes, you know, so often, especially me being a hairstylist. The number of times that my clients come in and be like, oh, my hair is shedding, my hair is doing this. And they want to, not all clients, but sometimes most clients want to blame it on maybe because they have a chemical service, in which that could be it. Or they want to blame it on, you know, the products that was used. But, you know, it's this whole thing where you point your finger. How many fingers are pointing back at you? These 3. I mean, depending on how you hold your finger, you might got 2 fingers pointing towards a person, but the majority is pointing back at you. So sometimes you got to look back and reflect over yourself and be like, what is it that I'm doing, or what is it that, hold on.
Oh, there is 726.
Thank you. Hopefully I like it. I better like it. Yes, please. Thank you. You too. It looks delicious though. Let me get out of this bright light. Why they won't let you go out right there? That's retarded. Anyway, it looks good. Look at that caramel. Look at that caramel. I want to start saying caramel. I say caramel. It's something the way caramel just sounds, just caramel. Let's see what this tasted like. Oh, they're going to really build up over here. They got a lot of empty situations going on. Alright. Y'all, my car is reading 72 degrees. But it's a comfortable 72. Like, I don't feel over hot with this mock turtleneck. Plus, it's thin. I got this probably 2 years ago. Remember when everybody was going over the buying all these little shirts for Walmart? I think Keita Moore and Sheena from She Is Fab, they were showing like what they wear in the day and stuff like that. And I was like, shoot, that's what I need, because I don't like to spend a lot of money on certain things, especially if I'm gonna wear them to work. So yeah, but anyway, let's taste this. They did a wonderful job. For $7, I don't know, but it tastes good compared to how it normally is. So anyway, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna catch up on my scriptures, because that's like last week was,
do not repay evil with.
Last week was training, and it wasn't even the task or the work. It's just I was on E. Whew. Bright light. So yeah, so, and And I'm gonna do my order on Wawa on my phone and have them bring it out to me because I do not want to get out the car. Okay. And then I'm gonna get out the key. And I need, like, last week I did so good when I was spending no money on food, but this week, because I did not go to the grocery store, that joint threw me off. But the first quarter of the year is always, you know, me finding balance, and I am affirming and confirming right now, and y'all can hold me accountable. By the end of the quarter, I am going to have a more consistent, God-balanced life, because I am all kilter. What was that noise? So yes, I'm gonna order my Wawa sandwich. I always get the club when I do get me a sandwich from Wawa. The Hogan's are good, but I like the club sandwich. Just talking about the club sandwich. Somebody club sandwich. We are in the fam, we all club. No. In the club, we all fam. In the club, we all fam. So yeah. Oh, but then I feel like, do I want Top's China tonight? I don't know. I got a little minute. I might go in the store and get it. But anyway, I have yapped and yapped and yapped. But y'all my peoples, and like, I can talk to y'all about random stuff. And if y'all judge me, I will never know. So I will holler at you all a little bit later.
Hallelujah!
Hello. You silly. Y'all is looking busy in here. Well, that looks really good. Okay, y'all. I'm at the school. They is busy in here. So let me get my badge and stuff on so I can get on the floor and figure out what it is that they need me to help them with. And this is Tuesday.
Huh?
I said, it's just Tuesday. You still got... Hey y'all, so we are about to end the day. It's 9:32. Students leave at 10 and we leave at 10:30. So what I'm doing now is just doing all of my closeout work. Today was a good day. We had a couple of clients. The students worked on their credits. So why is this mouse so sticky? So anyway, so just want to bring y'all a little bit behind the scenes. Y'all probably hear background noises. The students cleaning up, doing all their assigned things. You do not need to put to stop to reply. Okay. Oh, I got 160 characters. Yeah, so I'm just closing out. I do have to be in the salon tomorrow at 10. I got 3 clients in which, for the most part, on Wednesdays and Thursdays, I have normally maximum of 3 clients because I don't go until 10 because I have to be in the school. Technically, my time to be in the school is until 5, but with the stuff that we have to do, I normally try to get here 4:30. I do have some tests I need to do. No, I'm just vlogging. You want to be in my vlog?
No.
Oh, that's one of my students stealing my pen.
Sorry.
Y'all know I be rocking my Villa Beautiful pens, and she be stealing them all the time. See, if she be nice, I might gift her one. But y'all know how precious them Villa Beautiful pens are. But anyway, so I just want to come in here and say good night. I want to go ahead and get all this stuff done so I can get out here by 10:30. And so maybe what I can do, hopefully, if I can finish all this stuff, I can do my assignments that, because we have like trainings and stuff that we have to complete throughout the week stuff. So hopefully, once I get up here yapping, I was just telling one of the students when I be vlogging, I'm a master yapper. Like, I be yapping. I think that's just something that happens when you get older. I don't know. What you think? Anyway, so I'm out. And I will might get with y'all tomorrow. Let me see if I can show y'all what I got on. I just have one of these trouser pants. And my cream, tan, and white Air Force Ones. But yeah, she back. Let me do my work because she don't want to be in the video. Give me my pen.
I'll let you use it this time. My
You let me use it.
Thank you.
See how they treat me? In a kind of way.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Can I get the pen back?
Cause I need it. I'm about to. I gotta do this stuff. I know.
Being mistreated.
Just mistreated. I'm such a bad educator. Hey y'all, happy Saturday. I know it's been many many days, but really wasn't much going on. So I'm gonna end the vlog here, but before I end the vlog, I do want to share some book mail with you guys. And right now I'm drinking my favorite white wine right now, and it is a Chardonnay by Radius. Now, if any of you on here are wine lovers, this ain't your ordinary Chardonnay. Not your ordinary Chardonnay. This is delicious. Like, I don't even know what it tastes like. But it's not your ordinary. Sorry, the camera was too close and I kept hitting. It's not your ordinary Chardonnay. And y'all should also be proud of me. I've been keeping my curls, but the last couple of days I just been putting up in a loose top bun with this satin whatchamajiggy. Now I am gonna try the heatless rollers again now that I'm curling my hair tight. When I tried them the last time, I didn't really have a lot of curl in my hair, so we're gonna try them again. But just to show y'all, see, I still have curls. It's not as tight, but I still got body. But I need to wash it because it's flaking a little bit. And I know why it's flaking, because normally what I do is when I wash my hair, either before I dry it or after, I'll put some of the clobetasol on my scalp, which is a prescription steroid ointment that I use for my plaque psoriasis. And I normally put it on there and I can go like a whole 2 weeks without washing it, but I didn't do it this time and it is itchy. But let's talk about book mail. So the first book, I already have book 1, but this is book, is this book 3? Yeah, this is book 3. I think I showed y'all this book. I did show y'all when I picked it up. So this is book 3. So that meant I had to order book 2. So I'm going to show you all the rest of the books plus book 2 of this. Book 2 is Children of Virtue and Vengeance. But this is that book. And all of my books that I ever show you guys And even ones I don't are always linked in my Amazon storefront under my bookshelf. And I'll just put the link in the description box if you just want to go through all the books that I have on there. Now, they're not all the books that I have read, because per Goodreads, I have read a total of 117 books as of today. Okay, so the first book is Lose Control. Look how gorgeous this is. So this is by Lady Nisha. This has been on my books to buy list for the longest. And my bestie just got it, so we're going to do a buddy read. But this is quite a thick book. It's like less than 600 pages, but it is gonna be a good read. And also, I specifically wanted these books because these are all Black authors, so in honor of Black History Month. Prayerfully this video will be up before it's over. Just wanted to give you guys some option of some Black authors that write amazing books. So this is one book here. Then the next book my bestie read, this is Pretty Hurts by Alicia J. Okay, so the next two books is a series that I am so interested in getting into. Now, a part of me was going to return these and just go to Barnes and Nobles and get the spray edges, but I'm just like, I don't need to have the spray edges in everything. And then the spread edges that I saw, I was just like, they're okay. So like, if I'm gonna get spray edges, I want them to be like, So this is a part of the Legend Born cycle series, and this is book 1, Legend Born, and this is book 2, Blood Mark. And the next book I think is called Oathbound. Hold on, I'm coming on here and not doing my research. Hold on, I'm in the middle of reading a book too. There's another series that I want to get into, but I'm not going to get into that until book 2 is about to release. And then the book 1, they're redoing it, and the sprayed edges on that thing is gorgeous. I'm gonna have to show y'all before I get off. So yeah, book 3 is Oathbound, and this book will be out March 4th. So I got a couple of books that I want to pre-order, but I wanted to get into these before book 3 comes out, because this year I said I wanted to dedicate my reading to more series. I've been doing a lot of standalones, and what I realized is that a lot of these authors are doing series, and it's inevitable. It's gonna always be another book. So definitely want to get into these books, and I'm gonna immersive read these. So this is book 2, which is Children of Virtue and Vengeance, and this is paperback with spray edges. The next book is also by a Black author, Shanora Williams, is Beautiful Broken Love. My bestie, ooh, like, what is this? Amazon need to cut it out. What is this on my book? Some kind of sticker. But my bestie recommended this book, so anything that my bestie Alicia recommends, I am going to read it. So all of those are Black authors, books that are highly recommended from trusted book sisters. So if you're interested in any of those books, make sure you click the link. The last book is actually a Beyond the Pages book of the month read, and this is by Jennifer Hartman and is Lotus. I love this book. I love her as an author. I read Catch the Sun. Now I don't know if all of her books are written like this, but they are very deep, emotional journey books. And what do I mean by that? So far, this and Catch the Sun, they have been about kids that grew up together in some capacity. In some point in life, their lives have shifted and they've been torn apart through tragedy or what have you, and then they end up coming back together and when they get back together, somehow more tragedy happens, but at the end, there's always a happily ever after. But the emotional journey that the two books that I've read by her so far have put me through, and they've all been flowers. Catch the Sun was a sunflower, and now this one is lotus. But I highly recommend this book. I'm definitely going to read more books in her collection because it's something about, I know people are like, why would you want to read a book that's going to take you through an emotional journey? It's just like watching a movie that's taking you through an emotional journey. You're just reading it or listening to it. But I feel like when you find an author that just gets it right, you just have to read their whole catalog if you can. So it's a couple other books that are within this whole, I think it's two other books that she has that's kind of paired with them. They're not series, but they're paired along with Lotus. And I'm definitely going to get into those at some point. But right now, like I said, for the rest of the month, I'm just kind of doing series. I just finished book 4 in the Fated Mate series. And spoiler alert, spoiler alert, spoiler alert. So if you have not read book 4, which is Love in a Mirror in the Fated Mate series by Tessa Stone, skip this part. Book 4 is not the end. And I was hoping it was the end just because I'm like, I cannot take any more waiting and anticipating. Now I have to wait for 2 more books. She got 2 more books coming out in the Fated Mate series. Yeah. But the book was good. So if you are a lover of paranormal romances that include shapeshifters and fated mates, then this series is for you. If you're wanting to get into that type of genre, this is a great beginner-friendly genre, and it's spicy. I'm gonna say that it is spicy. Caliente ghost chili pepper spicy. Especially book 4. Like, how are you gonna have the epilogue just spiced out? Yeah. So yeah, so that's my book haul. If y'all want more bookish content or book recs or want to know what I am reading, follow me on Instagram and TikTok under She Reads 804. There are other people out there trying to be me, but it's She Reads 804. Plural. She Reads S804. Now She Read, you know, I do have a backup page, but you don't have to follow the backup page. That's just for me. But if you want to see what I'm talking about, follow me there. If you want to see what the book club is reading, follow us at Beyond the Pages Book Club on Instagram. And as well, there's a link in the description box so you can join the book club on Discord. I've been trying to get all of the lounges or the rooms just right to make them not attractive, but just the ones that I see people use the most, because I start off a little bit, then I added some things, and then I'm just like, I'm just gonna go back to basics because this is a community. I kind of would like it to run like Alicia and our Mary and Martha group. Like, we barely are on that page, but you guys that are following Mary and Martha Plans group page on Facebook, the way that community is just self-sufficient and how they allow God to, you know, allow them to navigate through the community. That's kind of how I want the book club, because I can post and say good morning and say what I'm reading every day, but I want my book fam that's on there to just, you know, pop in there, motivate each other, share the books that they want to read, do buddy reads. If they want to read the book of the month, you know, engage in the book of the month option. But either way, those are all of my bookish pages if you want to connect that way, because I try not to make this a booktube page because I'm just getting y'all to get used to the vlogs. So anyway, so I'm gonna go. I'm gonna finish this book in this series that I'm reading. It's very interesting, very spicy, very caliente, and I will give y'all an update on that book. It's book 3 should be coming out soon, but book 1 is called The Oath, and book 2 is called The Author. No, The Offer. And they are choose me books. Book 1 is like a poly book, and then book 2 I think it's kind of the same, but it's a MMF series. Book 1 is a MMFM series. Not talking to you, Siri. If you know, you know. So I'm just reading. I'm the reading rainbow over here. I'm just reading all the books. All the books. So I'm gonna go. If you enjoyed this week's vlog, make sure you do me a favor and give it a thumbs up. Click that subscribe button and that notification bell if you have not already done so. That way you'll be notified every time I upload a new video, and you'll be a part of the Heartbeat Squad, because y'all know it is what? Mad love here. So until next time, loves. Peace.